This is a deluxe set. US item number 9129702. Movie Masterpiece Series 732. 1/6 scale figure. Batman vs. Superman, Dawn of Justice, Batman 2.0 Deluxe. Made in China, Hot Toys logo. Here you can pause this, see the movie logo at the bottom of the box. Here's what the top of the box looks like. There you have a great photo of Ben Affleck as Batman. There you see Batman fighting Superman. There he is shooting the Batarang. The logo, Batman 2.0 Deluxe version. DC logo there. Movie Masterpiece logo and the Hot Toys logo. Side of the box has a DC logo at the top there. Batman 2.0 Deluxe. Bat logo at the bottom. The other side is exactly the same. Here's the back of the box. A nice gold foil logo. Batman 2.0 version, Deluxe version. Take off the slipcover. Here's the figure through the plastic without the slipcover. And DC logo there. Side of the box has this gold color. Other side is the same thing. Back of the box has the Batman Superman logo. See the movie poster there with the Superman logo over Batman's face. Here's the figure in the clamshell. You have an insert tray at the top. The instructions are here at the bottom. Take this off. You have a second layer underneath. Another insert tray at the top. When you remove the insert tray, you can see more of the figure. See the legs. Here it is without the cover on top. The bat logo, the body. If you press, you can see it has like a softness to it there. Here in the abs as well. You can press it in. Kind of like squeeze this on the side. Very hard quads. Hard gloves here. Hard bicep. But the chest is soft. The figure comes protected well. Take this off. Comes with a plastic covering, a separate cowl with a head. Ben Affleck, Bruce Wayne head sculpt here. A mouthpiece, I guess you can swap out here. A hairpiece here. See that head sculpt? Has the black shadowing paint around the eyes. You can move the neck. Here's what the bottom looks like. You can see that. His teeth wincing. Turn it around. That's what it looks like. Has the number 2, those 2 spots. Here's the Bruce Wayne head sculpt. Right hair there. That's what the bottom looks like. Has this hairpiece that you can take off right there. See? Then use this hairpiece that's here. Swap that out. There you go. Now you have that look. Side to side. Take this off. Move the eyes. Take this cape out. The cape is dirty here in the back. It's brown and tethered at the bottom. Nice and shiny up here. Nice head sculpt. There you see the logo, and then there's the cowl. I believe that the version 1 that the cowl came down and blocked this. Okay. In this version, the one that comes on the neck does not have a neck piece, so you cannot turn the head here. His head is stationary. Take this off. Here is his cape. Different color. This is a darker black. Here it's a little bit lighter. You can see the difference. Should have been the same color. Raise up the cape. See the back of the suit. Look at his gloves. Very hard back here. Sculpting. There you see Batman. See the figure. Where the cape goes up to. Towards the bottom. And the cowl come over the shoulders. I don't think it does. It kind of stops right there. Damage there. Got some damage here. The bottom of his feet says Hot Toys. Now the ankles I took off to get the plastic off. And I was nervous at first, but if you squeeze and push it in, it'll snap in. But I was having trouble and I was scared I might damage it. Because this one, when I pulled it out, the ball point, it was in the foot. So I felt it went in easier. Than this one, when it came out, the ball joint was inside. So if I squeezed it and I snapped it in, so luckily nothing, no damage. The ankle has very limited articulation. It moves down some, moves up to there, down to there, and it moves a little bit to the side. I mean, it does have these things here in the back, kind of limits the movement. So you have like that, a little tilt, but a very limited ankle articulation because of these points right here in the back. So if you look, the glove is hard, the boot here is hard, the sculpting on the quads is hard, the hamstrings is also hard, the butt is hard. What is soft is the bicep is hard, the chest is soft, the abs are soft. Here on the side is also soft, and then here the back muscle here, that's also soft. You can feel it over here, right there. This is the cowl that you cannot move the head. You have to lift this up, unfold this. And this is the draped cape. There's also a wired cape because this is the deluxe version. This figure stands 12 and 7/8 inches tall. It is just under 13 inches tall. And this is the draped cape. And you can pull this apart. You can see the tethered endings right there. If you pull that out like that to the side, that is about 2 feet wide. have the metal belt buckle, and then each compartment kind of like moves a little. Raise his elbow. About nine. It bent. You see it bend there, the rubber. Here, leg. See the bending. I try not to pose mine. I try to leave them in museum poses. Here's the cowl with the movable head. Take the head off. See the inside of that. These eyes. Very brown eyes right there. Right there. You can push this out. Take that out. This one has a 3 on it. We'll put the number 2 sculpt on it. There. Not too crazy about it. One thing I noticed when you lift it up, you don't see the nose, like you don't see the nose the same color as the skin. It's just all black. Not a fan of this mouthpiece right here. And the instructions say that you can swap out these mouthpieces with other Hot Toys Batman, like the one that comes with the Flash movie, the blue and gray Batman. You can swap out those mouthpieces with this one. Look at these two head sculpts together. I like these two. The third mouthpiece I do not like. Look at that. Mouth fell out. Here's the tray with the accessories. Here's the tool to move the eyes. Here it's black. In other figures, sometimes it's a clear plastic. You can use this, or you can just use your fingers to move it. Sometimes it's easier. We have these two open hands. We have these two gripping hands. These other two grabbing hands. We have the batarangs here. There. There you go. And here is the brand that he uses in the movie to brand the criminals. This is the grenade launcher. You can extend this back part. These are the two different grenade bullets that come with it. That's how they look when you put them inside the launcher. Here's his grappling gun that he uses in the film. These are two grappling hooks. You can put them on the side of the gun. He comes with two long grappling pieces, one straight one connected to the gun, and an open grappling hook with a spiral in it. Connected into the gun. There's a lot of movement from the slightest touch. And here is the base. It is a damaged metal platform with wear and rust on it. Very detailed. This is what the bottom of the base looks like. There it is from the side, a detailed look. You can see the bars bent. This is the insert tray. Remove that and you see the second wired cape. This cape has 4 wires, 2 on the side and 2 on the inside. You can feel them right there. It opens up real wide, just like the draped cape. It has 4 pieces of wires in it. Nice weathering look to it. This is the inside of it. Take off the lid. There you have the back wall that you connect to the base. There's the pole stand. There's the C-clamp. These 2 pieces right here, you put the busts on top of, and they're placeholders for the 2 head sculpts. There you see the brick. There's the back of it. You see the ladder on it, the back wall. There's the front brick wall broken. This is what the bottom looks like. It's a little heavy. You can remove the ladder here and adjust it, place it further up, take it out of the pegs. Now you can adjust the height of it, raise it up, put it on the top part of the wall. Now you have more of a ladder. You could then put the Batman figure up top there and pose him as if he's about to shoot the grappling gun. You can take it out and lower it back down, reconnect it, and then it's just a shorter piece of a ladder sticking out above the wall. You connect it to the bottom of the base and those holes right there. There you go. That is the deluxe base for the Batman 2.0 figure. You can stick the stand pole in either this hole there or just beneath it on the base of the wall. There is a notch there you can stick it in. There you go. There's the C-clamp you would attach to it. You can put Batman in an action pose. Now, the C-clamp has some foam on it to protect it from damaging the figure. But I don't know, as time goes on, I think it would still wear on the figure. So I wouldn't leave it connected for too long a period of time. That foam doesn't seem sufficient. There's the cape. It is folded over. To remove the cowl, you would bend the cape forward like that. Then it'll allow you an easier way to remove the cowl from the top. There you go. Remove the cowl. There's what the bottom looks like. That's the cowl with the stationary head. That is the neck piece. You see the hole in the center. They correspond. Remove the draped cape. Better look at the headpiece without any cowl or head on it. Roll the eyes around in the cowl. Remove the neck piece to put in the Ben Affleck head sculpt. That's what it looks like, the bottom. There's the base, a square peg. In order to put the Ben Affleck neck in, you have to unzip the back of the suit. Be very careful. Grab a hold of the little zipper and pull it down nice and slowly. I don't want to risk damaging it. That's okay up to there. Bend open the back flap. Here's what the top looks like. Open it up, closer look. Move that back a little. You see there is a peg right there on the side. There's also a peg in the back and on the other side that will correspond with the Ben Affleck neck head sculpt. There you see. If you look at the bottom, you see those pegs in there. Those will connect with those ports on the top. You have to slide it underneath the suit. You have to slide it underneath both sides and stick it in. There you go. That's what it looks like. You have to zip up the back. Then you connect the Ben Affleck Bruce Wayne head sculpt. Push it down. There you go. There's the Ben Affleck Bruce Wayne head sculpt on the Batman body. Now you see this little black square peg right here. That piece you insert through the hole and the cape to keep it on the figure. Remove the head sculpt, slide on the wired cape. You have to line up the cape with the hole in the cape. This is a process right there. Then you stick the black square through and it will hold the cape in place. It's positioned that way in a diamond shape. You peg it through the hole and it keeps the cape in place. There you go. Now you can reattach the Bruce Wayne head sculpt. And there is Bruce Wayne Batman head sculpt on the 2.0 figure. Now you can bend the wired cape and give it an action pose. Now we can swap out the Bruce Wayne head sculpt with the Batman cowl. You can use the Batman cowl head sculpt and put it on the base. And you can use the piece to have it as a head sculpt bust. I like when you're able to do that with a figure. Put the head sculpt on a bust and have it posed alongside the figure. It's a nice way to store it and not have it inside the box. There's Bruce Wayne as Batman with the two Batman cowl head sculpts. All 1/6 scale figures should have head busts to display their figures, just like this. So that is my review of the Batman vs. Superman 2.0 Deluxe figure by Hot Toys. Hope you liked the video. Please like and subscribe to the channel, and I will catch you on the next review.